A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone in the Street. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about a young man, a young 23-year-old man by the name of Bobby Schmurda. Now, a lot of Jamaicans might not hear that name. And to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I knew nothing about Bobby Schmurda until this morning. This morning, I was actually on Facebook with a couple of my Facebook friends. And I was talking to a friend of mine from Sweden. His name is Ronnie Riddims. And while I was talking to Ronnie Riddims from Uppsala, Sweden, he mentioned a name by the name of Bobby Schmurda. He also mentioned a song by the name of Hot Nigger. And I said to myself, wow, I've never heard this brother's name before. But what got me so excited, ladies and gentlemen, I get to understand that Bobby Schmurda parents were Trinidadian, his mother, and his father was Jamaican. And I said, wow. So I mosey on over to YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, and I listened to two of Bobby's songs. I listened to Hot Nigger and I listened to Bobby Bitch. And ladies and gentlemen, I was taken back. I was in awe because this young man exercised so much talent. It's unheard of. This young man reminds me of a Young Vibes Cartel. This young man reminds me of an Alkaline. And I'm not just saying this for any particular reasons, ladies and gentlemen. I'm saying this because I know talent when I see talent. I knew Turbulence was a superstar when I saw him. I knew Nesbitt was a superstar when I saw him. I knew Mr. Gotti Gotti was a superstar when I saw him. And we're talking about well back in the early days before there were anything, before there were any stars. I saw the diamond in the rough. And ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you, I took one listen to Bobby Schmurda video. I was drawn in like a moth to a flame for this young brother. So let's get into Bobby Schmurda, and you'll understand who this young man is and why I was so drawn to him. He was born Akil John Pollard on the 4th of August in 1994. Known professionally as Bobby Schmurda, he is an American rapper and songwriter from Brooklyn, New York. Pollard signed a deal with Epic Records after his track Hot Nigger peaked at number 6 on the US Billboard Hot 100. On December 17, 2014, New York City police arrested Pollard, where he was charged with conspiracy to commit murder, weapons possession, and reckless endangerment. In 2016, he pleaded guilty and was sentenced to prison for 7 years, which was reduced to 5 years due to credit for the 2 years served awaiting trial, counting towards the sentence. Schmurda began rapping at the age of 10 in 2004. The first song that he remixed was Crime Mob's Knock It If You Buck. However, it did not receive any notable attention until 2014, just 3 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, with the release of the song called Hot Nigger. The song features the beat from the Lloyd Banks song Jackpot. Schmurda gained notoriety from the video, where he performs the Shmoney dance, choreographed that he made in the summer of 2013. The song became very popular, seen amongst the Vine users, which soon led to Shmoney Dance, Mimi, which has since been performed by Beyonce on her On the Run tour with her husband and American rapper Jay-Z, as well as being used by Canadian rapper Drake. While hosting the 2014 ESPY Awards, freestyle of the song were made by a variety of fellow rappers since its release, including Juicy J, French Montana, Lil Kim, Gunplay, and T.I. The song peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Rap Digital chart, while the song was remixed, which features guest vocals from Chris Brown, Jadakiss, and Busta Rhymes. Bobby Schmurda made a guest appearance on the television show Real Husbands of Hollywood on the show's 4th season in the episode Hard Medication. In July 2014, ladies and gentlemen, Schmurda performed with fellow American rapper Meek Mill and later signed a great record deal to Epic Records. On August 29, 2014, Schmurda released a reggae remix featuring Juna Reid, Mavada, Popcorn, and Ja X. On September 5th, 2014, the second remix to Hot Nigga was released, featuring Fabulous, Chris Brown, Jadakiss, Rowdy Rebel, Busta Rhymes, and Yo Gotti. Shmurda's debut studio album with Epic Records was scheduled for release in 2016, being executively produced by Jalil Beats. Now, let's take a look at some of the legal issues that this great superstar had. On June 3rd, 2014, Pollard was arrested and charged with felony criminal possession of a weapon. Police claimed they saw him flashing the gun in an apartment, and when they went to investigate, he tried to hide it in a couch. He was set free on $10,000 bail. On December 17, 2014, police arrested Pollard and 14 others, including his brother Javis and his fellow GS9 label mate, Rowdy Rebel. Police charged Schmurda with conspiracy to commit murder, reckless endangerment, and drug and gun possession. Charges against the others included murder, attempted murder, assault, and drug dealing. Schmurda pleaded not guilty and was held on $2 million bail. Police said they had been investigating the gang for murder and shooting indiscriminately at crowds in public places long before Schmurda rose to fame. Police said Schmurda was the driving force in a gang also known as GS9, the name of his label, as they dealt crack and waged deadly battle with rival gangs for territory. He faced a maximum sentence of 8 to 25 years. James Essig, head of the NYPD Police Department, made the arrest, said Schmurda's songs and video were almost like a real-life document of what they were doing on the street. In his song, Hot Nigga, Schmurda rapped that I've been selling crack since like the 5th grade because Jaja taught me. Schmurda also rapped about his crew's past and future murders. Schmurda has asserted that the lyrics represent his real life in several interviews. The Supreme Court of New Jersey recently ruled that lyrics cannot be read at trial as evidence unless they add a strong nexus to a specific crime. During his jail time, Pollard was involved in a suspected Blood versus Crip related fight. Between late June and early July 2015, the rapper along with his ex-girlfriend was caught by officials having smuggled a knife into Rikers Island's jail. The two were both charged with 2 counts of promoting contraband, in addition to 1 count of criminal possession of a weapon in the 4th degree. Then that could result in an additional 7-year sentence. Pollard appeared in the Bronx Supreme Court to face his charges of prison contraband, plus 25 years for his previous charge in late 2014. He and his ex-girlfriend pleaded not guilty to the contraband charge, but Schmurda was still facing a maximum sentence of 25 years for the drug and gun charges. Under the deal, Pollard cannot appeal the sentence, but will be given credit for 2 years served, leaving 5 years left on his sentence, followed by 5 years of probation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I look at the video, Hot Nigga, in 3 years, ladies and gentlemen, that video came out in 2014. And in 3 years, that video had amassed over 378 million views on YouTube. That tells me that this artist is shocking, stinging. Not just the lyrics that he spits from his mouth, ladies and gentlemen, but just his mannerism, just his attitude on the camera, real star-like. And also, ladies and gentlemen, when I look at the amount of people liking his video, over 2 million people at thumbs up, and a small fraction at thumbs down, which tells me that his music is magical. So I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, reaching out to my son. I see Schmurda as my young son. I swear. To be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the father of 4 sons. And my 4 sons, ladies and gentlemen, ranged from 40 on down to 23. The same age as Schmurda. Schmurda, I'm speaking directly to you, man. hopefully you can get a chance to see this video and to see a concerned parent and also a fellow Jamaican like yourself who's reaching out to you because I see greatness in you. Schmurda, we have all made our mistakes in life. Ain't nothing wrong with making your mistakes, my son. But it would be foolish to be given a second chance at life and to go back and make the same mistakes that you made before. That would be telling yourself and your friends and your family and your fans that A, you have no regards for the power that you have within you. The power that I see in you, Schmurda, is incredible. I took pictures of your videos and just your expression. If you transpose those expressions of negativity, even though these are expressions that you learn in the streets, even though these are expressions that is part of your everyday life, because ladies and gentlemen, when these rappers rap, they rap about their everyday life. Did you think Pollard really wanted that? Did you think Pollard really wanted to be locked up behind bars or to be charged or associated with any crime of murder? I don't think so. The average young black man does not want that. But the system is crowded. We have well over 1 million young black men in prison, wasting their time away or working for cheap labor, because that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. The prison system is still the plantation. And a matter of fact, it's worse than the plantation, because there you are, not making a dollar, getting up every morning, doing the same routine for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and sometime maybe life. Schmurda, you remind me of a Vibes Cartel, a great, great, great artist that I think was railroaded because he was such a superb writer, a superb talent, a superb artist. I met Vibes Cartel personally. I know him personally. I know Vibes Cartel before he even became a superstar. And ladies and gentlemen, they railroaded that young brother. We're open for the best. His trial is up soon. And I do hope, ladies and gentlemen, that Vibes Cartel would get another chance at life. We're talking about Alkaline. Alkaline is another superb artist. Movado. I love when these youngsters exercise their powerful talent. Talent that can make them rich. Talent that can help make them make a change in their environment. Because, ladies and gentlemen, youngsters, you need money. Money is the key. But if you don't have the intellect how to grasp your money and utilize your money for the better good, then guess what? You're going to be locked up behind bars, because their every intent is to hold you down. Bobby Schmurda, a name to reckon with. I hope that this young man thinks seriously of the amount of talent that he possesses. The vast talent, just watching Bobby Schmurda, just doing his dance, you know what I mean? And just being himself in front of the camera is magical. So Bobby Schmurda, this is Big Stone appealing to you. You have a second chance at life, my son. Utilize this massive power, this addictive power that you have in a positive way. Utilize those lyrics that you sing, and every time you point that gun, you know what I mean? I can see frustration on your face. I can see sometimes anger on your face. Every time you point that gun, every time, the gang signs that you all throw up. Use your talent for the better good, Bobby. Use it for the better good. And for all Jamaican young artists, get online. Go on Wikipedia, read about this great young artist by the name of Bobby Schmurda, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Sheer talent. Bobby has another song that I really love, Bobby Bitch. But in the song, all it talks about, ladies and gentlemen, is killing and shooting and my bitches are bad and all that. Transpose those powerful lyrics that you have to something positive, Bobby. I'm depending on you. the rest of the black community, young black brothers are depending on you for their existence and survival. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it again. I know this video is going to be open for a lot of comments, and I welcome your comments, whether they be positive or negative, because in this world, positivity and negativity work side by side. They're like night and day, cousins. All right, so let me hear your comments. And Bobby, Vibes Cartel, Alkaline, Movado, you're all great, great, great young talents. Turbulence the Future, Nesbet, you're all great talent. Utilize this powerful gift of music. Utilize this powerful gift of writing lyrics for the greater positive good. I love you all, man. I love you, Bobby. I love you, Bobby. I love you, Vibes Cartel. Alkaline, I love you, man. Movado, I love you. Turbulence, I love you. Nesbet, I love you, man. And that's just a few of the many young brothers that I love in my heart. And I want the best for them. Hold your chin up, man. You'll be out soon, Bobby. Vibes Cartel, you'll be out soon. Hold it forth. And when you come out, come back as leaders. Come back as leaders and help to lead your young brothers and sisters out of this bondage that they have put them in. You are their survivors. Thank you very much for watching. And you do have a great day. Thank you.